Standing up is nice.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Bartenders don't sit and bartend. Sitting and bartending is weird.
I think that's been one of our problems the last few weeks is that we've been sitting and bartending.
And we're in like a closed space too, so we're like elbowing each other. Hi guys. Hi everybody.
Hello.
I'm gonna let you all filter in. We do want to cut this down to like 2 days a week, but it's so many things we wanted to get to, which is why I did the mojito yesterday for the lovely Becky. And why we're doing one tonight, we had a generous donation from a dear friends of mine, also my former bosses. They own 8th and Rail, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with, and they gave us a donation from their personal stock at their house. They have been known to throw some pretty epic parties, and they just had little remnants of a bunch of things, and we are the proud owners of all of those remnants, which is kind of exciting. So we don't know what's in here.
Yeah, one of the things is we haven't looked inside these boxes since they were given to us. They were given to us out of the trunk of a car, and we put it straight in our trunk, so we don't even know what's in these boxes. We thought it'd be kind of cool, like since we haven't worked for, today marks 2 weeks that either of us haven't worked. And kind of thought this would be cool because now it'll kind of be like, you know, a busy Saturday night or a busy Friday night when, you know, people are just lining up at the bar and they just ask for random things. And sometimes it's stuff that we haven't made in a while, so we have to kind of shoot from the hip and decide, you know, what we're going to use to make it, because as we mentioned in so many of our other episodes, there's so many different variations to make certain drinks. Everybody has a name for it, and they all claim that that's the only one. You know.
And even though I've been doing this for 16 years, I am definitely not above asking someone if they know what's in a drink. And something you guys should know, if you're not a bartender or not a server, is if any bartender's been bartending for any length of time, even if they don't know the exact proportions, once you tell them what's in it, they can kind of figure it out just based on other drinks that they've made in the past. We should wait on that.
Yeah.
In case we don't want to use it.
Oh, true. Yeah, we should save things and see what
So
we have.
we did not prepare anything. So normally when we do these, we actually like kind of go through like things that we kind of want to cover, and we kind of do like not really a rehearsal, but you know, we'll like anything that seems kind of hard to say that gets kind of tongue twisty, we'll talk it out, you know, and make sure that we're both on the same page and like kind of get like a flow down, so that way the episode doesn't end up being an hour instead of, you know, 20 minutes. So today is totally on the fly, so we're going to try to make this not too long. Andy, do we have people watching?
Yes, you do.
Andy's completely behind the camera today, so he's going to be reading comments, hopefully, and kind of letting us know what's going on your guys' end, because we did not set up our little monitor like we normally have. So Andy's our lifeline to you.
Will is here.
Hi, Will.
Leo, Brian.
What's up, Leo? What's up, Brian?
Leo asked how we were doing.
Oh, we're bored. We're bored bartenders, and we're bored Andys. You know, our pets are excited.
Yeah, and for anybody who's joining us, this is maybe your first time. My name is Matt. This is Allison, and we are Bored Bartenders.
Yeah.
In more than one sense.
Yes. We've been working together for a long time, about 8 years now. So, and you know, we go back further than that. But yeah, so I think we've probably killed enough time. We've killed about 3 minutes. Should we get started? You want to start us off? So, I don't know if I said this, I think I did, but Louise and Kerry, thank you so much for this donation of your personal stores to help us keep these videos going, and I'm going to try not to say 15 more times. So we'll have Matt start and see what he's got.
Yes, thank you guys very much. We greatly appreciate it. So we're opening up our first box, and oh, would you look at that? We've already got some more fruit.
Here, just give that to me for a moment.
So we got a whole bag of fruit here that we probably can make some juice or something
Yeah,
out
I'll
of.
take it. I'll
You
put
got
it over
there?
here off to the
Okay.
side. Yeah, we've got some lemons, we got some oranges, and some limes.
Leo helps, or misses helping you guys get glasses and wash them.
Oh, we miss your help too,
Yeah, we
Leo.
missed that. So the first thing I found, it was right on the top of the box, is a green apple Smirnoff vodka. I think I have a few ideas of something I can make with that. And we got some Midori.
Midori, I've been actually hoping for, we've been talking about Midori because there's a lot of fun drinks you can make with that.
Yeah. I actually know somebody who made a request for a shot that we can make with
I
that
was
too.
just thinking that.
So the next thing I pulled out, this is actually the first time I've held one of these bottles in several years. It's a Hot Damn 100. It's a hot cinnamon liqueur, and it is, I believe, 100 proof too. Yeah.
And you can tell that this has been in her, just sitting around for a long time. It's got all that dust on it. So yeah, I'm gonna smell it. Ooh. This was before Fireball. Similar taste.
And I've got various other stuff in here. I got some Canadian Club whiskey.
Oh, it's Jackie's favorite.
Yeah.
That's my boss at Mabel's. That's her favorite.
We got some blue Curacao as well.
Curacao. Blue Curacao. All right, yeah. We will not be making AMFs. I'm sorry. I'll tell you how to make it, but man, it's not my thing. I don't even want to taste it.
Ooh, and we got some Lucid Absinthe. Superior.
Ooh, dangerous.
I wonder if this is the stuff that's legal here or if it was
I'm
imported.
sure it
It'd be
is.
cool if it was the imported stuff.
See little green berries?
We got Emily's watching, Nick's watching.
And I've got a few other things in here. I've got some peach tree. Is that something that you think you might want, or do you want to work out of that box?
Well, I think that we're just going to work out of everything.
Okay, cool.
Let's just pull it all out. And then
I saw that bottle of Milagro. That's some good tequila right there.
Yeah.
Andy likes the Milagro. I got the knife.
Very good tequila.
Nice.
All right, let's see what we got in box number 2. We got some packing stuff. I'm just going to toss that over there. More packing stuff. I'm going to toss that over there.
Cinnamons join the crowd.
What's up, Cinnamon? Ooh. I feel like I'm going to drop this on a cat because I feel like there's a cat over there. Watch out, Momo.
There definitely was a cat over there.
Let's see. We've got Absolute Ruby Red. That sounds tasty. We've got, what is this? Specialty liqueur. Ouzo. I don't think I've ever had ouzo before. I'm going to smell it. What is this? Woo, it smells like Sambuca. Margie, this one's for you. Not for me. We'll have to think of something creative to do this. It smells like Good and Plenty's, which is not really that into black licorice. So, let's see. We've got Seagram's Black Cherry. That's one I haven't seen in a really long time. We have a little bit of Absolute Mandarin. Yum. We have Bacardi 151. You know what's funny is that I just saw my boss from Mabel's having a conversation with somebody about Bacardi 151. I guess they stopped making this. Look at that. We got 151. We'll have to set some stuff on fire.
It's treasure.
What is this? We got some bourbon. Redemption bourbon. I've never tried that. I'm going to smell this one too. I'm just going to smell all the things. Oh, it smells good.
Emily is saying we should start selling to-go drinks out of our garage. We have everything.
Right? Or just have a really big party after this is all over. I mean, you guys have pretty much seen my entire downstairs at this point. If you're my Facebook friend and, you've seen my quarantine posts that are, I'm trying to use to keep me sane. Don't let Melvin up on the cat tree. Melvin's trying to get on the cat tree. So we got Seagram's vodka, just a, basic vodka. And I was really hoping for some coconut rum. Thank you, Louise and Kerry.
Nice.
Somebody posted about pina coladas on one of my bartending pages. And the number one rule in bars like mine is a blender's always broken. So, but I kind of want to make one for myself. Let's see.
Christina says hi.
Hi, Christina. We have some dry gin. And one last bottle. Oh, we got a little amaretto.
Nice.
We also got a little donation from Becky's Private Stores. She had a little bit less, but she gave us a little amaretto too. So we were going to definitely need more because this is a great mixer. Some people like it just, we'll do amaretto sours instead of whiskey sours. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we got. That's what we got. Andy, I'm just going to toss that over there. A lot of sound effects from Allison. So yeah, there you go. That's what we've got. Matt, you got some ideas brewing, or what are you thinking? Andy, we're gonna have you grab some various mixers for us as we decide.
Okay.
What do you need? What do you need?
I have an idea. I'm going to cut some of these oranges up.
Do you want me to cut them while
Okay,
you
yeah,
talk?
you can cut. I'm just going to use one of them as like a garnish, so it doesn't need to be.
So do you want like slices? Do you want circular slices? The way we cut
We
them
could do a circle, yeah, just a circular slice. That would work. And then I'm going to reach behind you really quickly.
Whoa.
Christina says vodka and Dr. Pepper cherry over here. She'd much rather have whatever you're making.
And I'd much much rather serve it to you than serving it here.
And
Who
Lee-
was it that said that?
Christina.
Christina. That just reminded me. We just got 151, so maybe we can be making some flaming Dr. Peppers in the future too.
Oh my god.
And Leo says he'll take a melon ball.
Melon ball for Leo.
I
Alright.
can do that. I was thinking maybe, what are you gonna make?
I was going to be using the melon as well, but you can make a different variation of it.
What are you gonna make?
I
You gonna
am
make
just
Scooby?
making it with the apple vodka, the melon, and Sprite.
Ooh, should I make a Scooby?
Bobby is watching. What's up, Bobby?
Bobby Broggy?
Yes.
Hi, Bobby. Watched your video earlier. I'm really proud of you. Earlier, that's what I meant to say. I can speak.
All right, so all I'm going to be starting off with is with some ice in this little glass here. And what we're going to do is we're going to do about 1.5 to 2 ounces of this green apple vodka. And then in addition to that, we're going to use some Midori. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some Sprite in there first, and then I'm going to float the Midori on top. So Andy has some of our mixers for us, because like we said, we have stuff in the fridge, but we didn't know what we were going to be making yet. So he's going to be kind of like our busser during this episode, grabbing us a few things to mix.
He's our
in
bar
here.
back.
Yeah.
Andy is definitely a man of many hats. He's a bar back. He's a little our cameraman or our DP, director of photography. All right, so a little bit of Sprite on there. I'll set this over here in case you want to use it for anything. And then we're going to float this Midori on top as best as possible.
I got a spoon.
You do have a spoon, yeah. Let me get
I
this.
got a spoon.
Thank you.
Other way.
So in order to float this, you want to set the spoon just above the surface of the rest of the liquid and just pour down the top of it. I think with the Sprite in there, it didn't do it as much as I wanted to, but it still has a really cool color to
You
it.
should, actually it did. It did.
Split it more?
Yeah, Andy, bring that closer so
Oh,
they can
yeah.
see that it's white on top and then the green's all on the bottom. Oh, I didn't mean like that. I meant you grab the glass.
Oh, well, there you go. I had to get the phone
And
anyways.
then
'Cause
we're just going to add the little garnish of the orange there. You could squeeze it in there too. Those flavors will go good together with the, what is it? We got the melon, green apple, and an orange. Those things all will complement each other. This may be a little bit sweet for some people's taste if you're one of the vodka soda drinkers. But if you like, you know, the white girl drink, or what is it, like cranberry and vodka.
So the white girl, I don't know if this is a universal thing.
Is it? I don't
I'm
know
not
either.
sure. So for some reason, I'm not even sure how it happened, but vodka soda / a cran with a lime is a very popular drink, and it got nicknamed the white girl at our bar, and I don't know if that's like a thing everywhere, but that's what we all call it now. So it is the white girl at Mabel's Roadhouse. So I don't know if that's really a thing. I think I am going to make a Scooby snack, because I know Richard Irby really wanted us to make one.
Okay.
And I love Midori. It is absolutely delicious. I need pineapple juice, and I need whipped cream, please.
You should try that. It's a little sweet, but it tastes like a green apple Jolly Rancher. Definitely sweet, right?
It's delicious. I was just trying to think, like, green apple Jolly Rancher, I don't even know if that's right.
Yeah, it has more of the meloniness rather
Yeah,
than the.
it's really good.
Yeah.
I could see that being a new favorite of Mabel's. We got a lot of people with sweet tooth.
True.
Lorenz,
As you guys saw, that's a really easy one to make
Super
as well.
Lorenzo's telling me to drink up.
Would you like me to make you a Scooby snack?
Sure.
And, Matt, would you like a Scooby snack or Mayor?
Ruh-roh.
Can you grab me the other glass that's like this? It's in the cupboard. I only grabbed 2 of them. I have a little glass station over there. We were trying not to make it too cluttery, so you guys could, get the whole,
Full effect.
the full effect. Yeah. So I'm gonna take this ice and I'm gonna put it in my shaker. I like to, with mixed shots like this, I like to put the ice in first. I know you guys have seen me do the liquor first, and it kind of varies depending on the drink. But, and again, I'm just gonna say this every episode, do whatever you want, man. Whatever makes you happy. It's still gonna taste good, either way. Yes, probably. This is gonna be loud. Andy's gonna get ice. Can you give me just a second though? Let me make this and then we can get more ice.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna need, where is it? Parrot Bay. Normally I would do this with Malibu, but Parrot Bay works. Coconut rum. So we're gonna take some coconut rum, and I do equal parts of rum and Midori, just about, maybe a little bit less Midori because it is kind of a strong flavor. And I'm making 3, so I'm gonna do a 9 count. So that's the Parrot Bay coconut. I like using the horse spout. It's just what I'm used to. It is so nice to bartend standing up. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Tickle. Just a tickle. And then I'm going to do a 7 count of the Midori, just a little bit less. See, I like a lot of space when I'm bartending. It's just, I don't know. It's just more fun that way. And I can't open these at work, so I probably can't open them here. So I'm going to take the spoon. I'm going to stick it in a little tab there if I can. Maybe. It's kind of slippery. There we go. Shake the pineapple juice. I don't know how much I pour this. Let's see. That much. I'm going to shake my whipped cream. I'm going to do a little squirt in there. Yeah, I like it creamy. And I'm going to give it a good shake. Oh, I miss bartending standing up so much.
Yeah, even though it may not look like it when we've been filming our other episodes, sitting down at a table in a chair and trying to shake something without hitting your elbows on the table,
This is the wrong kind of table to smack.
or even pouring the bottle next to another person sitting down next to you. We had to be careful not to be, giving each other black eyes with our
Right.
elbows. But,
Matt thought about it a couple of times. I'm glad he resisted. So
luckily, we got through without doing that any of the times.
I'm going to try to do an equal pour here. This is called the Scooby-Doo shot. Very popular. This one, it's hard to see from up there. It's pretty even. Pretty even. Andy, will you take this glass and show them? So it's green, and it's fun, and it's delicious. If you've never had one, and you have a sweet tooth one day, honestly, give it a try. Andy, cheers.
Kind of looks like Ecto Cooler from back in the day, from what was that, the 80s. To our friend Richard Irby, he wanted us to make this drink, so cheers Richard, cheers Allison and Andy.
So good.
Oh,
I know, it's so tasty.
oh
it's just,
so good.
It's bright, it's creamy, and it's delicious. It's just so good.
That coconut.
I have not had one of those in so long.
Yeah, it's been a while for me as well.
Do we want to make another one? You got other ideas?
Let's see here.
I feel like we can make something with that. That's probably grapefruit. Ruby red?
Yes.
I got an idea for that.
Got the peach tree. We've got
Can you just fill this glass? Just fill the glass with ice.
With ice?
Yeah.
orange kernels.
So, this is totally unplanned. We had no script for today. This is just kind of on the fly. So we'll see. We'll see if this is any good. I think it's going to be great. Ooh, the peach tree. I'll take a little peach tree. I'm going to just get crazy here. I was thinking this, a little pineapple, and a little Sprite.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do an ounce of this ruby red Absolute. I'm using the jigger because I'm running out of speed pours. So you gotta make sound effects when you bartend. I'm just telling you, it's a lot more fun that way. I'm gonna do a half ounce of peach tree. I don't know what this is. I'm just making it up. Let's see if it turns out good. So let's see, that's about 1.5 ounces, which is a standard pour typically in most bars. And then I'm gonna take some pineapple juice. And because I like the bubbles, I'm gonna do some Sprite. This is gonna be a sweet drink. It's gonna be real sweet. Oh, you know what would be great is if we had some grenadine, but we don't. So grenadine would have been nice, just a little dash. Ooh, you know what? Some fresh orange in there. It doesn't want to squeeze. And it's, you could toss it in there, but I'm not going to. And I'm gonna stir it. So you get all them things together.
Emily,
Thousands of voices of Allison Graff.
Emily said the Scooby snack is the first shot you taught her how to make.
Aww, that's awesome. They're so good. All right, let's see. Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like poolside.
That is really good.
Yeah.
I was thinking myself with the ruby red vodka and that it was going to taste a little bit more like a salty dog or a greyhound or something, but it is a lot more subtle, especially with the other flavors that you mixed in there with that one.
Yeah. What do we call that?
I don't even know. What do,
the pandemic.
maybe maybe we can have some suggestions for the names of these in the comments from everybody.
You want to do one more? How much time? We already wasted 20 minutes. Dang, guys. I hope you're all still watching.
You guys got 40 viewers right now.
All right. Awesome. Yeah.
Cherie's in the house.
Cherie in the house. Hi, Aunt Cherie. I miss you. Yeah, Matt, what do you want to do?
Andy, could you grab me some cranberry juice, please?
Okay.
So I just had an idea, something that I've never actually made a drink with, but Allison pulled it out of her box over here. It's the Seagram's Black Cherry flavored vodka.
Ooh, yeah.
You know, Seagram's may not be my first go-to choice as far as a vodka goes, but they do mix a lot of different flavors. I think maybe it was, at least back in the day, your old work over at 8th and Rail, they used to use this as one of their well vodka, right?
Yeah.
It was the Seagram's?
Yep.
Okay.
Was. Can't believe you remember that.
That's really good.
It's good. huh?
See, I didn't even bartend at that place, and I already picked up on all the different go-to and call alcohols, everything that would make it easy for the bartenders to make my drinks really quickly. So
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to have them go through leaps and bounds to make all my drinks because I'm a bartender too, and I just want to be carefree.
We don't mind doing it though. Honestly, it used to bother me when we were slammed and somebody
Andy,
would
can I get a
order.
little bit of ice if we have some left in there?
I used to get upset when people would order something complicated when we were slammed, and now, I'll let Andy finish. And now, having done it as long as I have, definitely not the longest, but now it's just kind of like I can only get to so many people at once, and even if people are getting frustrated with me, I find myself less anxious when we're slammed and somebody orders something complicated because it just is what it is. And it's going to take however long it's going to take, and order what you want. And if the bartender gets upset, it's kind of our job, so that's cool.
Could you grab me one of those martini glasses, please?
I sure can.
Thank you very much. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to be making like a black cherry kind of cranberry-ish martini with this, something very similar to Cosmopolitan. So with this Seagram's Black Cherry, I'm going to do 2 ounces of this in this shaker here. Yeah, sure. All right, and then the next ingredient in there is going to be a little bit of cranberry juice. I'm going to reach under here and grab that jigger. Normally I just shoot this straight in there with my eye. We do normally at our bar have little pour spouts.
You shoot it with your eye?
Well, it's better than shooting myself in the eye. But normally we have little pour spouts on these so we can kind of get 2 counts with the juices and stuff as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do about a little less than equal parts, a little less cranberry than the vodka in there, and pour that straight in the shaker. Thank you, Allison, for prepping some limes for me.
Yeah. Huh?
The smaller cutting board.
And I'm going to squeeze
I think
the
that's gonna be
lime
it. We're already at
straight
23
in there. Go ahead and pop that on the top and give it a good shaking.
Oh, you want me to come on, Irene.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Ooh, look at you getting fancy. As you guys can tell, we do listen to a lot of reggae while we're hanging out at home. It's pretty. And I guess we'll post the recipes that we did after the fact because we honestly had no idea what we were making. So we can
True.
post those for you guys.
I think that's a great idea if you guys wanted to make any of these or even feed off of these with some of the ingredients that you have at your home.
And help us name them.
Yeah, that too. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a sip. This is a black cherry cosmopolitan, I would say, and it looks pretty good. Oh, wow.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I thought it was going to be good, but it tasted pretty darn unique.
It's like Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
That one should just be called Kool-Aid. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like Kool-Aid.
It
It's
definitely
delicious.
has like that aftertaste from Kool-Aid. Which one? The fruit punch one,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it tastes like fruit punch Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that's good. I'm definitely gonna have a little bit more of this one.
All right, guys. I mean, really, that's it. So we made you a Scooby snack. Ruby red, peach tree, pineapple Sprite.
That's the pandemic.
The pandemic. And yeah, fruit punch Kool-Aid. Or just fruit punch. It tastes like fruit punch.
It's like a fruit punch martini. What
It's
is this one?
delicious.
This is an apple melon. We'll go ahead and call it that. If you guys have a better name, like I said, let us know.
Malapple.
Malapple.
It's a malapple.
So as you guys can see, with all these alcohols that, again, were donated very generously to us to help us with this show, we have so many other options that we can make, and we can also prepare some other stuff, and instead of just pulling it straight out of the box and making a decision on the fly like we did today.
Yeah. And thank you guys again for tuning in and watching our shenanigans. Louise and Kerry, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You guys are awesome.
So much fun. This was so much fun. And we love you. So I'm gonna grab one of these. Andy, you want to get over here and do a cheers with us? Oh, here, I'll let you.
I think it's fitting.
You want if you?
I'll take this.
You haven't
You'll
tried
take that one.
either.
All right. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers,
We
guys.
love you.
Everybody. Cheers,
See you.
all our friends at home.
Oh, I'm so glad we waited. See you on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. We're going to be doing tequila. A bunch of requests for tequila. Cheers. Cheers, we love you.
Bye.